a super exciting morning. We're heading off to do the four-wheel drive track between Beachport and Robe. Bliss has been busted. We waited for the...
Everyone's upset me. Busy market day and everything's going on here.
Oh.
People just... There's some ignorant people around, I've got to say, when it's busy.
Yes. One bloke that was driving a Rubicon upset him, and I tell you what, that bloke was not left wondering what Bliss's thoughts were on the whole situation. He got yelled at out the window.
Yeah, exactly. No hurry at all. Sitting out in the middle of the road waiting because there's only one survey here, and everyone was there, and it's right where the markets are, so it's just no good. So
old mate fills up with diesel, goes in and pays, and then leaves his car at the fuel bowser because there's nowhere to park, and heads off with his kids to the market. This guy's, no, what are you doing? Hey, I've got nowhere to park. I said, no one cares, mate. Move out of the diesel pump, you bloody idiot. Anyway, he got told and he scurried back and moved his bloody Rubicon Jeep out of the fuel pump area. So, exciting. Don't know how it's going to go. Beachport to Robe, sand dunes, beach driving.
All sorts of stuff.
Yeah.
There's going to be a lot of people here, so even if there is a bit of a mishap, the worst is going to happen, we're going to get stuck in sand.
Yeah.
So,
and we've done that before, so we should be right. It's on. It's on there.
She's on. She's on and we're on.
Yep. What are you doing, big dog?
Put now a flag on deck so we don't get dead.
Good idea.
Do the right thing.
Yep.
I found a good spot.
Yep, we did.
As long as the roof rack's not loose.
Is that a flag or it's just a red pole?
That's the pole.
Oh,
I just install the pole first.
It does have a flag. I'll jump the gun. Oh, look at him go. That looks more like it.
Nice and straight to us, see?
Yep. Oh dear. So it's not a requirement to have a sand flag on this track, but it's a recommendation because there's a heap of sand dunes and it's a two-way. So
it's going to be busy because it's school holiday.
Yes.
And look, that cost me $20 at the servo of Beachport. Just a bit out of security, but safety for us and everyone else on the track.
Yeah. It's more, I said to Bliss, I'm a little bit worried because it's school holidays and we've already seen it. It's a bit of a shit show. People who have no clue what they're doing, just ripping around in their Rubicons.
And we just seen him again.
Yeah.
They're all piled up down there.
It's about 20 of them, all letting their tyres down, and oh my lord. So, anyway.
It'll be fun to watch.
All right, we're going to air down and get onto it.
You notice something, dear?
Yes, you're doing as you're told.
I'm letting the air out before we start, not after we get bogged.
Exactly.
So I've learned a lesson somewhere, but it's a requirement anyway. You wouldn't want to go too far because you'll get caught. I think you can come up, I think you could drive this bit. We got the hair and two-wheel drive. It's not soft or anything, but you get to a point where there's a sign that tells you they've got to drop them anyway. So this is a good quiet spot, and we just do it here. 15 all the way around, that's my go-to on this thing, especially anything to do with sand. And then it still allows us room if we need more. All right, they recommend 15 to 20 anyway on the sign, but I'm going where I like it. She handles all right in that.
Right, so tyres are down, ready to go.
Flags on.
Flags on. Big dog's keen.
Rock and roll.
So before you do this track, your really good advice is to go to the Visitor Information Centre and pick up a map and have a chat to them.
Yeah, they give you a whole pack.
Because the map is, you get that, and there's 2 of these, like in 2 parts. And this map, I don't know if you can see it, is awesome. And it tells you exactly where to start, where to turn off, what to avoid. It's got all the sections numbered. So it says, like, instance number 7, turn left onto the beach or right and you stay on the main track. And then it's got distances in between each one, like it's 4.4 Ks. Keep left, this is a one-way track. Note another 18 sides on the side of the hill. Keep left as well. Tells you where the high dunes are, everything. So it's totally worth getting this map. It's going to be our Bible for the day.
Yep, so we started at the 3 Mile Rocks turnoff, which is this road. And we just come in a little bit, found this spot out of the way to do the tyres and put the flag on. Now we're going.
Yep. So we've decided you can cut in and out between the inland track and the beach track. So we decided we're going to do mostly the beach track this morning, while we're keen and fresh in case we get bogged. And then once we get to Robe, we'll have lunch or something. Hopefully it's lunchtime and not afternoon tea time. And then we'll do the other track probably on the way back, like more along the outside of the lakes and things like that. And anyway, we'll see how we go. Depends on time. Stop, just like a little camping area here by the look of it. Just off the main track there. There's access to the beach. And you can drive through all this beach if you want to. I think because it's still a bit, the tide's still a bit high, you can't really get past here yet. So we've opted to stay up high so the tide gets a bit lower. But look at this, look at that. This is just the start. We've got all day. Oh, I'm excited. Don't worry about that.
nice little sandy hill in front of us. So I'm going to tackle that, and I'll give you a look from this angle, right here at the wheel, so you can see how she works. Hopefully we can get up in the first go. Wish me luck. I'm excited. Well, nothing too hard about that. She ate it up, big girl. She loves it. 15 psi, second gear low, and just cruised up there. Kept me momentum, didn't back off at all. Happy days. Vlogging down the beach, and there's some people stuck there on the side of the road. They must have been trying to get off that beach or turn around, but we couldn't stop, so I'm just trying to find where they are, see if they need assistance. So the only track we found is this, so I'm just going to drive to the top of it and see if they've got out or not.
turns into private property, and it's really well signposted. There's a bypass around it. So you do the bypass, comes out onto just your normal dirt road. I think we turned left, took the bypass, and then we are turning now into Robe via the main highway, and that should take us back onto the beach.
It's a bit confusing getting to the track. Well, once we get off the first section of it, you turn left. We went 3 different ways because you can't go through Nora Creaner anymore. There's a bypass, but it's not very well signed, so I think we've found it. So hopefully we're on the right track. What do you think, Dee?
I've got no idea.
Tell you what, it's been good fun so far. Look what we've got coming up here, Dee.
It's a track lower too.
Look where we stopped for a quick coffee. How good's that look? We just come from down there. We're going to keep going that way. This is a cracking view. Look at the storm out there. Eh? This would be a good spot down here for a little dip, but it's freezing. It's actually cold, isn't it, dear?
Yeah.
So we're probably not going to swim. We're just going to enjoy the day for what we've got. The forward driving's awesome.
Yeah. It's really fun. Love to come back in here on a summer day, but it's the perfect day for four-wheel driving. The perfect weather, perfect everything for a really good four-wheel drive, and this is a really good fun four-wheel drive track. Yeah,
it is. It really is. And there's a lot of challenging sort of stuff so far, but nothing that's not doable. Like, we haven't got bog. There's a few soft beaches, so be aware, but you can get around them. Like, you don't have to do the beach. I think a couple of them you have to, but a few of them, the softer ones, you can go around them.
It's pretty much choose your own adventure for the first half, wouldn't you say?
There's tracks everywhere. Like, you get lost. Like, you don't know where you are half the time. You just follow a track and it brings you back somewhere. Yeah. And you just keep going. Like, it's hard to navigate, but it's good fun. You can end up in the sand dunes if you want, or just stay in those tight little inland tracks, or just get on the beach. Like here, there's only a short run on this beach, but look at it, it's beautiful. Yeah. So the hardest bit is just, it's hard to know where you're going. Like they say, there's red posts, but they're not everywhere, and it's sort of hard to navigate your way through, especially when you come off the first section. You come up on the dirt road and there's no signage to say where the bypass is, because you can't go through Nora Creaner anymore. You got to bypass that, so we come past there and turn left onto Gleesons Road or something like that, and brought us back up into here, which is part of the, we're only about 20 k's from Robe now, so we're just making a quick cuppa. We're going to find a snack because I'm hungry, and then we'll keep going. But so far, it's a cracker. We've got to get Dave and Josh up here, I reckon. You'll love it. But don't love your paint, because you won't have any left. How good's this, eh? We're about 3 parts of the way through. A little bit more beach driving. This would be an awesome snorkeling spot. Very little protected little cove here. You can see the rock wall out there is just stopping the waves from breaking in. Yeah, it would be awesome. It's a bit cold, isn't it, dear?
It is.
A bit cold to be getting in there. It's lovely, look at that.
Yeah, I'm feeling like lobster. I reckon this is a good lobster territory.
It'd be good.
I'd love to dive a lobster.
It'd be fairly deep along once you get out near that rock ledge there.
Which is where the lobsters live.
Which where they would be, 100%. Anyway, we're just having 5 minutes here, and then we'll keep going. It's starting to get a bit late now, isn't it, dear?
Yeah, I'm starting to get starving. It's 3 o'clock.
Yeah, we had some snacks, but it...
Yeah, all we've had to eat today is a bag of snakes.
So I'd say we'll be having tea at Robe. We were thinking about doing it on the way back, but we're not going to have time. We'll just do the tar on the way home.
And because it's so beautiful, especially this half of it, I'm trying to nag Bliss into making the drive when we're at Mount Gambier, because we're at Mount Gambier for 5 days. So to making the drive back on a really sunny day and just doing this last half and getting a bit of snorkeling, a bit of a swim on this bit that's really scenic, just to see what it's like when it's actually got a bit of sun on it.
If we're going to do that, I'd like to drive all the way to Robe and do it the opposite way.
Yeah.
And do all this first.
Yeah, the opposite direction, yeah.
But anyway, we'll see how the weather plays out. But if I know for the next few days, it's going to be like this. It hadn't rained much. I was expecting a storm, actually.
It's just been, it's beautiful, like, it's dramatic.
Yeah, it's awesome. It's a really good, fun drive, good day out.
Yeah.
The old girl here's having a good time. Look at her. She's all perched up there in her prime and glory.
Yep.
But she's performing really well.
Yep.
It's a good, fun track.
And just FYI, we were like, yeah, sand flag, suppose $20, we might as well get it. 90% of people doing this track have a sand flag, and it makes a massive difference.
Makes a difference. Yeah, we're just seeing a fella then. He was coming around the corner. I wouldn't have seen him till it's too late. I wouldn't have hit him, but I wouldn't have been able to get out of his way, nor him out of ours. But I seen his flag early, so it's a good idea to have him.
Yeah, just for $20.
For $20, I just did her up on top of the roof rack there. It's up nice and high.
Yep.
Happy days. All right, we'll enjoy this for a minute, and we'll get going because we are starving.
We're starving.
I don't think we're too far away from the end, but I'm not sure.
I feel like you made that up and you got no idea.
We made shit up.
Yeah, because you got no idea where we are, do you?
I know we're on the beach.
Exactly. That's what I thought.
Good work.
That's what I thought. Defeated us, so we're reversing to have another go. Oh no, sorry, Dad, didn't defeat us, sorry.
It's my fault, I left it. 3 high, 3 low. Good. We didn't get bell goals, just too slow. Back down, chose the right gear, you know. We could have drove down the beach there.
Yeah, it would have been easier than that bloody thing.
Not as much fun.
That was much fun, true.
Testing big girl.
Oh, that was so steep. Everything that was on the dashboard just ended up in my lap. To Robe and caught into the soupy while Bliss was airing up and got a hot chook and some rolls to fill that hole, and that's that track done. Beachport to Robe.
Yep.
And we loved it.
Yeah, it's a really, really, really fun track. It's got a bit of everything, you know. It's got some, it's mostly sand, but it's not all soft. Like you've got a few soft beaches and that, but you've got a lot of everything. You got dune driving, you got rock driving, you got beach driving, you got it all, and it's not super hard. But I would suggest if you've never really done much forward driving, is to go with somebody just to make sure, and let your tyres down. That made a big difference. Lesson learned, let them down first. But we had a really good day. It was really, really fun track, and I really, really recommend it to anybody who's going to forward drive. You don't have to have the biggest kitted out forward drive. All I would suggest is to have good tyres, and probably a lift, because there is some up and downs and some quite high rocks you got to drive over and that. But other than that, you'll get through pretty unscathed. Let them tyres down. We run 15, and that worked really well for us. So the whole trip took us about 5 hours, but remember we were doing a bit of stopping for filming, and we did stop a couple of times, but we didn't stop excessively. And if you did it like on a warm day, you'd definitely want to jump out at some of those beautiful spots and have a swim. So to do the whole thing, you're looking at about 5 hours, you would think? Yeah. So if you're just going to drive it for the day, 5 or 6 hours, go in the morning, gives you more time. We didn't get going. The time we got on the track was about 11:15. We just wanted to go to the info centre and get all the maps. So the information centre in Robe, in Beachport, have 4 drive maps. So it sort of gives you a bit of direction where to go. Not that they helped a lot, but they helped us get onto the track. I don't know about Robe. I would assume they'd have the same. And yeah, and there is camping in there. There is some campgrounds and stuff too. If you want to spend 2 or 3 days, you could easily spend a couple of days there just plugging along, going on all the beaches and stuff. It's good stuff. Yeah, I'm really glad we done it, and I would do it again in a heartbeat.
Yep. So hopefully, we're not ruling out coming back here from Mount Gambier on a beautiful sunny day when it's warm, and trying to do at least half of it again, and maybe get a bit of swimming in this time.
Yeah, we missed out the swimming because it got quite cold. Yeah. Now it's raining. We were going to film this while we were airing up, but now it's raining.
I stayed in the car while he headed up.
Yeah, so, but now it's time to head home. We've got about 50k drive back to Beachport, have a nice hot shower, sit down and do nothing.
That's the plan.
Yeah.
All right, we'll catch you in the morning. I'm hoping it's supposed to be raining a lot tomorrow, but I'm hoping to go and see the Sea of Cilium before we go. Well, we're definitely going to do it, but I don't know whether we'll do that tomorrow or before we leave on Monday morning. We'll have to just wait and see. But anyway, catch you tomorrow.
Yeah, seas tomorrow, but it also maybe going to look at some caves. We've got to do some investigation. But anyway, we'll leave it at that. And we'll see you in the next one.